Mountains, yeah. Look at that. Nice. The things you get to see when you're on the road. Cough, cough. Hack, hack. I had coronavirus a few months ago. No, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, and so that lingering cough is still around, and it's quite the annoyance. You know, better than what it was, right? Yeah. You know, I was yesterday years old when I found out that a chicken lays an egg from the same spot that it poops. Interesting note about chickens, us city slickers don't know. Chickens do not have bladders, so the excrement and the urine comes out together from the same spot that chicken also lays eggs from. Yeah. So, in technicality, chickens may be assholes, but they do not have assholes. Yeah. Hey, Hatman fans, funny story for you. You know, I once had to put a hit on a chicken. Well, not a chicken, but a rooster. This is how it went down. I used to work in Savannah, Georgia, and at this place called Aramark, and there was this rooster, you know, that liked to harass people who, when they got off the bus or got out of their cars to go to work, you know, or go home or go to school. And yeah, he chose to harass me one day. And I'm like just walking down, and I hear the sound of clawed feet running at a pace behind me, you know. I turn around, it's a rooster. He stops, looks at me, I look at him, I turn around, keep walking. He stays there for a minute, then I hit the same feet again. Then he does it again, you know. Then I start walking faster, he starts walking faster. Then I turn around and like, get out of here, you know. And like, so he decides to come running at me and shit. So like, I pretty much, you know, walked backwards because I'm looking at him, he wasn't moving. So I just walked backwards, facing him, walking away, you know, till I got to a certain distance away. Then I went up into the building. He sort of stayed around, and then eventually went about his way. After work, there's that little rooster motherfucker again, you know. I'm sitting there waiting for the bus, and I keep staring at him because he like apparently won't make a move if you're staring at him, you know. Big man. He'll fight you when your back is turned, but he ain't gonna make a move when you're staring at him. You know, I'm bigger, he's smaller, you know, so he knows, got that much sense not to mess with a bigger creature. I mean, you don't have the element of surprise, you know. And so like, you know, I get on the bus, and I go home. The next day, you know, catch the bus, get off at work. This time I got a cane because I read up on the fact that, you know, you want to keep roosters away from me, you know, you got to have like a rake or something with a long reach on it so you can knock them away, you know, because you don't want to get in close contact with a damn rooster because fuckers are vicious and they like to peck with that sharp, razor sharp beak, you know, and cut you with them claws and whatnot, you know. They fight like little bitches is what it is, you know. And so like, I had my cane, you know, and he kind of stayed away, you know. He came toward me, I just sort of motioned like I was waving the cane at him, he back off. That worked. So after work that day, you know, I catch an Uber home. You know, I say, hey man, you want a free chicken dinner? He says, yeah. I said, let me tell you what you gotta do. See, there's this rooster around here, you know, he likes to harass people, you know, when they get off work, you know, and like, or getting off the bus, you know, he likes to just sort of harass them and chasing kids and whatnot. The bird's a menace. Now, I don't know who he belongs to. Probably doesn't belong to anybody. But if he were to go missing, nobody would care. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. So the next day, I get off the bus. The rooster's nowhere to be seen. I get off work that same day. catch an Uber, go home. The rooster's nowhere to be seen. The day after, I come to work. The rooster still nowhere around. Well, I'm satisfied now because my issues with that rooster have come to a satisfying conclusion. And he's got a brand new home in someone's belly. Ha ha ha. And that, my friends, is the way you deal with a rooster. Hey, Hatman fans, I got another animal story for you. This one revolves around dogs. Civilized dogs. Alright, so I'm in the city of Birmingham, Alabama a few years ago, probably about 10 years ago. And like I'm downtown on 24th Street, you know, and they're at an intersection. It's like an older male, an older female, and a younger male. Alright, so they're walking down the sidewalk, you know, just like anybody would. And they come to the intersection. And it's got those cross signs, the ones that has the red hand for stop and the green guy that walks for walk. Well, these three dogs are there, and they come to the intersection, and it says stop. Right? The older male and the older female looking up at the sign, and they stop. Well, the younger man, the younger male dog, you know, he decides to go ahead and cross the intersection. Nearly gets hit by a car. Well, he walks back with his tail tucked and head lowered and stands behind the male and female, right? And then, like, they look up at the sign. The sign now says walk, you may cross the intersection, right? And they look both ways and then proceed to cross the intersection. I mean, if that's not humanization of animals, I don't know what is. But I sit there and I saw that, and I'm like, damn, they were obviously raised in the city. Those are city dogs. They know, you know. And obviously a family, because that family doesn't have like a teenage son who's kind of a fucker. Yeah. My next story is about a cat, a suicidal cat. Yeah. This cat, I don't know what his deal was. He looked all mange covered and just beaten, you know. And he was, you know, living in the hood, you know, Ansley. And like he's you know, I'm driving my taxi, going down the road, doing my thing as always, and I see this cat on the side of the road. He looks both ways. This time he's not looking to see if there's a car coming so he can avoid it. Nah, he was looking for a car coming so that he can run under it. So he sees me coming, waits till I get close enough, and bolts it, and stops right in front of my tire. I run over the cat. I hear him bouncing underneath my car, you know, and I'm like, what the hell? That cat, he just suicided himself on my car. That is such a human thing to do. And it was crazy, you know, because I had never known animals to be suicidal. But this cat totally committed suicide under my car. This was an intentional, thought out act. And I don't know what kind of life that cat was living, but that was, you know, just a fucked up way to go. You know, irony's sake, I was driving down the road one night, downtown Birmingham, you know, around 3rd Avenue or something like that, you know, or 6th Avenue, and this woman, you know, black woman, you know, I don't know what her deal was, but she tried to do the same damn thing. She runs out in front of my car, and, you know, I see her coming, and I stop, and she's standing in front of my car with her hands waved up in a, you know, like she was prepared to hit the car, you know, and I look at her, and I say, hey, not on my car, try that shit with a semi-truck, but you ain't finna fuck my taxi up. Yeah, that's what I said to her. Just totally not caring that the fact that she either tried to suicide herself in my car or tried to get in the lawsuit. But, you know, scammers, they're out there. They do some weird shit. You know, those are my tales about animal activity, the humanization of animals. Yeah, including the human animal.